That is our really classy, creamy mushroom, garlic, Parmesan, gnocchi. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing a full Italian flavoured dish with this gnocchi. Okay, store-bought, straight out of the packet. You go to the supermarket, you see this, you think, how do we cook it? We're going to do it. It's all in the sauce. This has just got mashed potato in. If you cook this and eat this, it's like eating a flip-flop. All in the sauce, full Italian. Let's do it. Come on. Okay, so we got mushrooms, an onion and some garlic, a little bit of stock, Parmesan, etc. The usual Italian flavouring. We got an onion. Really, for something like this, you would have a small onion, but I'm going to use it all because I like onion in this. So we actually want to dice it, okay? And dice it a little bit finer than usual, but not, you don't have to worry if it's too fine. Let's not get too technical about this, okay? Get one of these scrapey things, look. Now, I was in the conversation the other day about dicing onions, you know, and as you can see with an onion, it's in segments, all that in there. All these people that does this we've done it before on the channel. The parallel cut is a load of nonsense. Why cut back to your hand? Let me show you, okay? So we're just no parallel cut on this whatsoever, okay? Okay, so all that is fine diced without a parallel cut, okay? When you get to the end of the onion, you can see that the end of the onion, there's a couple of rings left which are whole, okay? Just a couple of rings. So basically, oh, this is split now, but basically, you just put a couple of cuts in there like that, and that's it. You've got diced onion, okay? None of this nutcase parallel cut stuff. That's up to you. Let's keep it sensible and easy. Garlic on there, grate it, mash it, your preference. We're just going to do this and we're going to run a knife over. That will do just fine in there. So mushrooms, after you've wiped them all, they want slicing. Now it's a case of you slice them as fine or as thick as you like. It depends what you want to do. If you want to see mushrooms in your dish, you've got to slice it thicker. So I tend to mix and match with this one. Thin and thick. And then you see some mushrooms. That is it. In there. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, we want a pan on. Now, how do you cook this? 2 to 3 minutes. So just get in there. Like that. That is it. Okay, want to get a pan on with some boiling water, salted. So in there, boiling water straight from the kettle just to make it easier. Put enough in for those things to go in there and float. They float up. In there, salt. A good amount of salt. Those things taste of absolutely zero. So once you've got it up to a boil like that, we can add our gnocchi in there, you know. Come on. A little stir on there. Bring it back up to the boil, and between 2 and 3 minutes they will start to pop up. That means they are cooked. Here we go, they are starting to bubble up. That means they are cooked. Well, those are. Let's get a few more up there and we'll take them out. How easy is that? Come on. Okay, we are going to pop those out of there into a bowl. Nice and steady. And they're going to go back in our sauce. Now, what we don't do, don't throw that pasta water away. Keep it. What we will do, if the pasta sauce is not runny enough, we put some of that in. So, grab yourself a pan. In your pan, a little bit of olive oil. And we're going to hit that up with some butter. Now, don't be frightened. We are going to toast up our mushrooms. We're going to cook the moisture out. Nice and brown if we can. Give them a little turning over. Let's get them coated up and toasted off. That's what we're after. Nice little bit of colour like that. It's going to look nice in our sauce. Look a bit classy. Nice little golden tinge. In there with your onions or shallot, depending on what you're cooking with. Now, like I say, I've got quite a lot. That's my preference. A nice little couple of minutes on that. Soften it up, cook off the rawness. Now I'm using dry thyme, so the dry thyme is going in now. If you're using fresh thyme, you could put it in just before you add the cream. I want this flavour in here. It'll rehydrate in here and it'll boost the flavour through the onions and everything. Just a little minute on there, we'll chuck our garlic in. Okay, and there, our garlic. In it goes. Okay, if you're using white wine, you would put white wine in now. If you're using chicken stock, veg stock, any stock that you like, it goes in now. A little bit of seasoning in there, a bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. You don't have to go too salty. We can always salt afterwards. Okay, turn down your heat and in there with your cream. Warm it back through. We want a little bit of Dijon in there, about half a teaspoon. Half to a teaspoon, depending on what you like. Just stir that through. Okay, we want to be going in there with our Parmesan. Now we're going to stir this in until it goes smooth. If it thickens up, we add the pasta water. Looking lovely. Give it a little minute to thicken up a little bit. Now you can boost the flavour. You can add chili flakes to this if you so wish. That's what I'm going to do. That is optional. And you know, you can change this out. You can whack in some spinach. Anything like that. You could really boost this sauce up how you want. So we're getting a little bit of thickness on there, look. You decide, do you want it really thick or do you want it so you have enough sauce to coat everything? Okay, return our gnocchi in there. Nice and gently. And we're going to cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes to warm this all back through. Nice and gently. It will actually just all undo itself from being stuck. So we got this lovely sauce going on now, look. How easy is that? Come on. This whole dish is only about 25 minutes tops. Want to be going in there with some parsley. And we're going to go in with a squirt of lemon. A little bit of lemon. We want to brighten this up. Little stir through. Oh, that smells amazing. And we are ready to serve. Look at that. Come on, it's all in the sauce. Parmesan. A little bit of parsley. That is our really classy, creamy mushroom garlic parmesan gnocchi. Fabulous. Come on, there we have it. An absolutely fantastic Italian dish. Look at that. How easy is that to make? Oh, a bit warm, look, it's steaming. Oh man, that is off the charts. You've got that nice sour kick through there from the lemon. You've got the Parmesan sauce and mushrooms. Oh, it is delightful. That is delicious. How to take one of those really boring, and I don't mean boring to the company, but there's nothing about it. It's mashed potato inside there. You know, and you've got a meal on the table here. If you eat a lot, you've got enough for two. If you only eat a little bit and serve it with something else, you've enough for four. You know, fantastic meal on the table very quickly, about 25 minutes all in all, you know, depending how quick you cook the sauce, but don't rush it. Delightful, delightful meal. High quality Italian meal on the table. You don't have to be Italian to make a high quality Italian meal. Straight from the supermarket, cook it up in a bowl. There you go. That is so easy to do and delicious. Serve it up with a nice bottle of Blanc, anything that you want there. So there you go. Share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make this really, really classy creamy mushroom garlic parmesan gnocchi. And if I said gnocchi wrong, I'm not Italian, but I can cook Italian. There you go. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and we'll catch you in the next video. Just amazing.